Hi, welcome to Wise Guys. Approximation using Binomial Series 2. This video is the continuous of approximation using Binomial Series, which is in that video I show you how to find cube root 10, got the approximate value. But if we use the same method and then apply to the other question, maybe it's not very good. So that means we need to find another method. Let me show you. Here is the question: how to find cube root 3. In the same method as find the cube root 10, we do this one because 3 actually cannot factor out. It is a prime number, only 1 times 3. But we have to make binomial series. That's why we can do this one, because the cube inside the cube root, the smallest we can make is 8 as a whole number. Cube root 8 equal 2, right? That's why 8 times which number got the 3 has to be a fraction, which is 3 over 8. Right? 8 cancel, cube root 3. And then we separate cube root 8 and multiply by cube root 3 over 8. Then cube root 8 equal 2. And cube root 3/8 we can write into binomial, which is 1 minus 5 over 8. Because 3 over 8 equal 1 minus 5 over 8, and go to 1 cube, right? And then we can try this one. This is the A, this is the B, and this is the n. This is n. Because from the binomial expansion a plus b to the n exponent, we can write the first 3 terms is a to the n exponent plus n times the a to the n minus 1 descending by 1, and the b ascending by 1. At this point, at the first term, b is 0 exponent. Here is b is 1 exponent. Then plus the n times n minus 1 over 2 factorial a to the n minus 2 b squared. And we use the first 3 of binomial series expansion to make approximate value of cube root 3. Now we have this one, so we plug the number a equal 1, so this is 1 to the n exponent, n equal 1/3, plus 1/3 multiply 1/3 minus 1 times b is, which is negative 5 over 8, plus 2 factorial 1/3 multiply 1/3 minus 1 is negative 2/3. Then 1 to the 1/3 minus 2, 1/3 minus 2 becomes 6 over 3, which is minus 5 over 3. And b squared b is negative 5 over 8 to square. And this is any exponent for 1, still 1. So that's why this one we got, because this is any exponent for 1 is 1. So this is negative, which is minus 1/3 minus 5 over 8, which is 5 over 24. Then this one can see 5 over 8, negative 5 over 8 squared become positive. And this is still got the negative. And these two cancel with these two. That's why this is 1 over 9. So minus 1 over 9. And this is, you got 25 over 64, right? And the answer, this one is 1 minus 5 over 24 is 19 over 24 minus 25 over 64 multiplied 9. 6 times 9 is 54, carries 3, 576. And this one we can use calculate to make faster, okay? See, this one is 19 over 24 minus 25 over 576 equals 431 over 576, and change it to decimal, convert to decimal, equals 0.7483 if we keep 4 decimal places. And then the cube root 3, so we see the cube root 3 equals to 2 times this number. So 2 times 0.7483, this number times 2, which equals 1.4965. This is the approximation. But if we use calculate, say what is cube root 3 directly from calculate, and we see cube root 3 equals 1.4422. This is the calculate. Obviously, you can see this one is 9, this is 4. This is a big difference. If you're talking about approximation, this method is not good. Also, you can see if you're using 1.4965 to the cube to see, if we're using 1.4965 to the cube to see what the answer. The answer is 3.3514, which this one is greater than 3. This is I don't think it is a good answer. It's not as good as we expected. So that means we need looking for another number. We cannot use 8. After 8, 3 over 8, this is 1/5. This number is too big. This number equals, change decimal is 0.625. This is too big, bigger than 0.5. I think it's smaller is better. For example, 0.2, 0.1 is much better. Even 0.3 is okay. Yeah. So that's why we need to think about which method, which number we need change it, because talking about if you want to get the whole number from cube root 8 is 2. If cube root 1 is 1. So we need to find after cube root. The only thing we can find after cube root, this is not 2, it's less than 2, but of course needed greater than 1. So we can think about if we try a decimal, but it's terminal decimal. So let's try next question, next number. So we have cube root 3. If we want to get after cube root to get a terminal decimal, it's not repeating, and we got if we want to get 1.5, let's say 1.5. So we can write this one 1.5 cubed and multiply is 1.5 cubed. This is 3, right? We can do this way because 1.5 cubed, they can cancel out. Then we keep this one. We got after cube root, we got 1.5, and this one inside is cube root 3 over 1.5 cubed is 3 point, let's say try 1.5 to the cube equal 3.375. That's why we can write into 1.5 multiply a binomial, go to 1/3 exponent. Here is this one, we can write 1 minus 3.375, and the top is, if we got the 1 minus, the numerator also 3.375 minus 3, which is 0.375, right? Then we can write the cube root 3, then equal to 1.5 multiply 1 minus to the 1 cube. So we can convert this fraction into simplified. So we have 0.375 over, which is ABC, use ABC button, 3.375. This one give us 0.1 repeating, which is 1/9. See? Because 1/9 is 0.1 repeating. This is very small, less than 1, which is good. So I think this answer will be much better than the previous one. Okay, let's expand. And this one is A equals 1, B equals, this is A, this is B equal negative 1/9, and 1/3 is n, still n. So we can write into, so cube root 3, the first 3 term is 1.5 multiply, this is a to the n exponent is 1 to the 1/3 exponent, and plus 1/3, which is n, multiply a, which is 1 to the 1/3 minus 1, and the b is 1 exponent. B is 1 exponent, right? Then plus 2 factorial on the bottom. Top is 1/3 multiply 1/3. This is 1/3 multiply 1/3 minus 1, which is negative 2/3. And this is A is 1 to the 1/3 minus 2, because minus 1 minus 2, and multiply negative 1/9, 2 exponent. Every time these 2 exponents add together always equal n. So we got these 3 terms, and we do calculation 1.5. The first is 1. The second, same thing, this one is 1, and this negative minus 1/27. And this is after square is positive, it's still negative, cancel with this 2 with that 2, which is 1/9. So you got the minus 1/9 multiply, this one is 1/81, because square is 81, this is the 1/9. And we got this one equals 1.5. This one 1 minus 1/27, which is 26/27, minus, this is 8 times 9 is 72, 729, 1. Then we can use the calculator to calculate 1.5 multiply. This one we using calculate, we can do 26/27 minus 1/729. We got this number 700, or 1/729, and change to decimal equals 1.5 multiply 0.9616. We round up to 6, and this one multiply 1.5 equals 1.4424. Round up 8 to 3 to 4. So this is the answer. And as we know, from calculate the cube root 3 is 1.4422, right? Which is, this is very good here. See, we can accurate to thousandths. So this is good. So that means it's okay. You can make this is terminal decimal. So this is presented by Wise Guys. Thank you.